people have been bringing up the QB3 spot.
Oh, Lord.
Nick Foles just got released, and I guess that sparked some interest within Steeler Nation. Like, oh, could we use an upgrade over the undrafted free agent we just brought in Tanner Morgan? So I came up with a theory. Our quarterback 3 is actually Big Ben, whether he knows it or not right now. Because, listen, if we have a scenario like the 49ers last year, that's who we're calling up. Am I wrong? If Kenny goes out long term and Mitch is out long term, we're calling up Big Ben. Like, I don't want any of these other guys in. We got a roster that's championship ready. I think you give it to a guy that knows what he's doing.
I don't think you see 7 anymore. I don't think you see 7 anymore.
This is a panic emergency situation.
Panic emergency.
It is. I'm saying Mitch and Kenny are down for the year. Do you actually want Tanner Morgan steering this car?
But that's the question I think we were just talking about. Because at this point, if that happens, do you ride with Tanner and try to wait on Caleb?
Oh, ooh. No. See, that's a no. See, that's a no. That's a no.
Well, because this is my thing, TG. I asked him this. You brought up the Caleb Williams part, and I love that. I said, if 7 comes in here and plays like how Deke thinks he's going to play, then we should be winning the Super Bowl. So if that happens, is 7 going to be leaving, or what goes on after that? And he hasn't given me an answer to that scenario just yet. So the Caleb Williams could very well be in play as well. That's what it sounds like right now, man.
So you want 7 to come back and do what? It take over the team.
He says no. If 7 wins it all, what happens?
We'd have to wait and see when we get there.
You'd have pounded the table for 7 for the past couple years. If you get 7 to come out of retirement and 7 wins it all, you gonna then talk about
on,
we got
I'm just saying that's on 7. That's on 7. Let's hear what 7's got to say about it. Maybe this was just like for him bringing the cop out of retirement type of thing, and
if it's not,
gets that 3rd ring and then goes back. I don't know.
If it's not,
I don't know.
What happens to your boy
up to
KP8?
How's
That's
Ben
what we're
feeling?
trying to figure out.
We'll see when we get there. No comment right now, though. We'll see when we get there.
And he says,
you got to see how 7's feeling, though. You got to see how 7's feeling.
It's like you feeling that one, man.
Yeah, I don't think you see 7 no more.
I'm just saying, emergency panic situation. And the other reason I bring it up is because the quarterback 3 spot has been brought up because Nick Foles got released and everything, and everyone's wondering who should it be.
Right there.
Huh?
I like Nick Foles right there. I think that's a good fit. I think that's a great fit.
I like it as well.
Here's my point. Be
honest.
Go ahead.
I think if something happens per se to the first 2, I think Nick Foles' style is very mimicky of Kenny's style. I think they got a very similar style. I think that'd be a real...
Nick Foles just ain't good. He's just not
Kenny
good.
to a Super Bowl MVP.
He's just not good anymore.
A Super Bowl MVP. I like that. I like the energy.
Sure.
It's a Super Bowl MVP, man. That's a good comp.
The movement, the athleticism, the arm. I think that'd be a good person to have in a room with Kenny as well. So I think that'd be a great.
Yeah, I don't think there's a downside to it. Again, I'm talking more long term. Those dudes are out for the season, Kenny and Mitch. I'd rather have Ben than Nick Foles at the helm.
I think you give it to Nick at that point.
No.
That what TG said.
I'd be so mad.
Give it to Nick at that point.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. If Ben actually wanted to come back, I wouldn't be happy about that.
Hey, son.
I just don't think 7's coming back in the building.
All right, so I did want to. I'm just gonna throw out some facts. All right, just some behind the scenes. 7 still is in really good shape, but apparently 7 has thrown out his back.
Someone in the chat said that.
They said that Ben on his podcast said that he threw out a disc or something with his back. I saw him last week at the little golf joint, and he's still physically in shape. He's not retired big Ben. He still looks like regular Ben. You know what I mean? So it's like it might have something in there. I don't know whatever if it's going to last that long. You know what I'm saying? But at least in terms of walking out the tunnel and people going crazy when he points up to the sky, he could do that. Yeah, he could definitely give you that.
I just think in today's day, if your quarterback can't move a little bit, it's gonna be a long day. He's gonna get hit a lot.
And we did see that, so to speak, man.
gonna get.
He
hit
was
a
banged
lot.
up.
Yeah.
He was definitely banged up after that Raiders
He's
game
gonna
in
get
his
hit
last
a
season.
lot.
Because we saw him move.
Yeah,
Remember that?
we
Remember
did.
before that Raiders game
We
in the
did.
Lions preseason game? He was moving all over the place.
Dude, he
You
had
know
the
it
one.
don't move.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. You know it don't move. No
Hey, chill
more.
out,
No,
man.
he was
Chill out,
banged
bro.
up,
Chill
dude.
out, chill out.
His hip got
Not gonna
destroyed.
do that.
His hip got destroyed. We had the worst O line in the
Don't
league.
move no more.
I love it.
No,
I love what TG is just be like, you know what?
he was
I
banged
can't
up.
do that one. Nope, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. You know it doesn't move no more. What you asking? You know it don't move no more.
Not like
So
his
I'm
rookie
like,
year, but I mean,
but it could
Yeah,
get.
you wanted to come in there and get blasted.
Time
You
out,
guys
time out.
running
no, we got a good O line now. No, we got a good O
All
line.
right, serious
Man,
question.
that
wouldn't be
TG,
happening.
Hold on, TG and Deke. Serious question. I think I know how Deke's going to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyways. We all remember in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes. He had that time where he had to run. He takes off. It was like 20 yards, bum ankle, but he still was moving fast enough to pick up the yardage. Right? Is 7 capable of that type of play?
No.
I honestly don't remember that play.
Wow.
That
Dude,
would
I
hurt.
drank a lot for the Super Bowl.
Wow, one of the
I had a-
most iconic,
I
one
had
of
a
the
lot of vodka.
biggest plays in the Super Bowl for
had a lot
Mahomes
of
was
vodka.
that play.
I remember that
Bro.
BS flag call
Oh,
on Bradbury and Juju. That's the one I remember.
He said, I don't remember that run. I remember the flag though. That's crazy.
You don't remember when he just fell? That one play?
Oh, when he tried to the pitch, he
He
look, he was trying to do
just-
he tried to do the Mahomes and yeah.
Man.
Deke said he
No,
tripped though. Deke said he tripped. That's why he fell.
Man, it just looked like it hurt. You know he's not running no more. I'm with you. Sure, the arm might still be there, the heart, the brain, but that's
He
gonna
actually
hurt.
have a line now.
Could he
Yeah,
give
but-
could he give you a Peyton Manning 2015?
But you talking about he got to pitch a perfect game on the line protection, like slide left, slide right. I'm
Yeah.
talking one
And nobody
Yeah,
can get
I'm
beat.
talk-
You can't get
yeah,
beat up
I'm
front.
talking about things happen.
You can't
Like,
get beat
he's
up
gonna
front. Slip on
he's
your
gonna
own
get
time.
hit. He's got to pitch a perfect game.
I
Like,
just
you're
know.
talking
I just know he had the worst O line in the league his last season.
Hey,
We made
hey,
the
hey,
playoffs.
but
I'm
He
talking about
carried us to the
movement.
playoffs.
You got to be
Terrible
able to move.
defense too that year.
Hey, TG, you right though, bro. Not only does he have to pitch a perfect game because of, like you said, you don't want him to take no shots. That's the one thing we would all agree upon because we saw that in that Raiders game. He takes
And
shots
throughout the season.
right?
But
Take
yeah,
the
that
shots
was
that's
bad.
going to get him. So we're not just talking about him doing it one time. He's going to have to replicate this, and the O line has to replicate this while staying healthy as well for him.
Every week.
Yeah,
That
I see
O-line's
what you're
gonna
saying,
get
man.
attacked.
I
I'm
see what you're
attacking
saying,
that.
man.
Yeah. Let me
I
see.
definitely see what you're
I'm
saying.
flushing that somehow. Everybody's up on the line. We're in 0. Show me. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting this.
He's got Pickens.
All right.
I like it. Well, hopefully this scenario does not
No,
come about.
it's Kenny's team. Kenny's the guy. I'm just bringing this up
But
because
you don't sound like you really believe it's Kenny's team.
no, it is 100%.
Unless,
Dude,
unless it was a
every-
doomsday and
everyone-
7 came in here and won.
Everyone brought up the quarterback 3 position. I'm giving
Uh-huh.
you guys my plan for the QB3 spot.
But
I
your
think it's
plan.
Nick Foles. Get Nick Foles in the building.
Again,
ASAP.
this is for if they're both out long term.
This
If they're
sound
both out
like
long term,
sabotage
not just for a
Kenny.
game or two.
This sounds
For a
like
game or two,
sabotage Kenny.
yeah, like Foles would work, or even maybe Tanner Morgan would work for a game or something.
So could
if Mitch or Kenny are coming back at
so
some point in
could
the season,
Mitch stay
then don't worry
in
about
for
this.
5 games and play bad?
No, I said 2 games. If Mitch struggles for 2 games, Kenny's out for the year. You're calling up 7.
I can't make this up.
2 games.
He said 2 games, bro.
No. Come on, man.
Hey man,
Maybe I'll give him 2.5.
Hey, shout out to Q. Q in the chat. I'm with you. He says Deke trying to get 7 killed. You low key might be trying to get my man hurt. Bro.
Now, if he doesn't want to play, he doesn't want to play. That's a
You
different
know what I'm
story.
saying? But you trying to set him up right now.
But I told
man.
you. I mean, I think we all can agree that there would be something too coming back as the hero of saving the season,
It would be. The
especially with this
storyline,
roster and everything.
epic storyline. But I think he puts himself in a lot of danger.
If he don't want to play, he don't want to play.
bro.
I'm just saying that should be the first option at QB3 if the 49er scenario happens. You call that one up first. And if that
Just give
doesn't
it a
happen,
ring, man.
you
Give
give
it
it
a
a
ring.
ring. If
Just give it a ring.
then you move on. You try to figure out something else. But if it's for, like I said, for a game or two, whatever
What about
QB3
Mason?
you have on the roster, I said Mason would be a good QB3.
Would you call Mason before you call 7 is what I'm asking.
What is this, long term or just a game or two?
This is the long term.
The long term. Hey, you're calling out Ben. I already said this last podcast.
Mason,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the first option.
Crazy. I really think you do call up Mason.
I just think Mason got the familiarity. I'm like, I probably call
Yeah.
Mason.
I think you call Mason. That's funny. That's funny because I felt that.
I think he'd be no.
Mason's
We could.
a safe. Like,
Here's my
he's
thing.
like watered down Mitch.
You can call him up right now. He could be the QB3 going through the offseason stuff, even week 1 QB3.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to Mitch and Kenny are out, and it's Mason's time, you call Ben. You do what you've done this whole time.
Hey, bro.
You sit Mason down and say, sorry.
Hey, it ain't you, it's us.
You were
All
only
right.
QB3 in name. You're actually QB4.
You remember that time we had that error when we wrote your name over Kenny Pickett as QB2 that one time, and we had to like fix it? It's the same scenario right here. All right, man. Yeah.
It's not you. It's us. You
Lord.
were a good player. We were wrong.
We keep using you wrong. It's not you. It's definitely us. We got to figure out how to get you better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. It.
Oh, boy. I like
Sorry
it.
about how we talk to you.
I like it. I like it.